Come up. Tank. Let's get Kelvin up.
Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the red corner, entering the ring, wearing... Here is the acclaimed boxing sensation tonight, making his Showtime debut, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the undefeated, hard-hitting, wildly popular star of boxing and the former WBC interim lightweight world champion, introducing King, Ryan Garcia, green trunks with purple and white trim. Hailing from Baltimore, Maryland, he weighed at 135 lbs, he P4 pound. Great ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the hard-hitting powerhouse and renown, 5-time, 3-division world champion, and the current undefeated WBA lightweight champion of the world, introducing Gervonta Tank. Applause. Davis, get Kelvin, protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands, touch them up back your 13 years pro experience working as 523rd pro, up to 36 minutes to ace their moment of truth. The bell. Round number, applause 1. Garcia, immediately looking to establish the jab hand, is the first one to make a mistake, because whoever does make the mistake, he's going to pay dearly. And there's that hand speed, as Garcia just threw over 30 punches around. In that first round, he threw 7, landed 1, and the wild power punches has landed in the first 3 minutes, and it turns out Garcia's the first one to try to land power punches, and he's doing it there, and Garcia putting the pressure on. Davis, landing the right and left, and Davis trying to hold on along the rope. Now, one thing Garcia's good at is cutting off the ring, and he's doing that fairly well. And, boy, a more aggressive second round for Garcia, and, of course, he would like to make something, as everywhere online they say that Garcia had to take advantage of Davis's slow starts, whether delivered or not. And you're in round 2. Be careful. He was looking at the referee. You've got to protect yourself at all times, and he just ducked underneath that left hook but got what a shot. And just like it about in the Garcia camp. Oh, and he hits him again with that left through the guard left hook by Garcia. Rama aimed left H by Garcia and Davis with the right uppercut from Garcia. Let's see. If Garcia, what does with his right hand and why that left hand is there through left hook. Davis countered him with the left, he is GR. He with that counter left hand. We talked about it before the fight, and here we'll see why Garcia was open to it. He got off balance, got hit straight, ETT. He's had his head up high like he normally does, and guess what? He got comfortable. He was feeling himself because he was landing to some few shots, but Javan Davis just came in with that beautiful overhand left. And one important point is Garcia was able to get up from it pretty quick commit, or do not force something that is not. They're so quick with that lead left hand from the hit Jayon Amor, and they want him to fight, and there Davis with the lead foot to the outside of Garcia, allowing, and we've seen him up concerned about the counter feint. He feinted. He didn't see anything, he didn't take it, and then he took it because he saw it, so that's how you do I. There's that left check hook by Garcia coming up on the final 30 seconds of the third. Davis is putting these guys. Are jabs, but the jabs will help them set up the power punches. Good round for Devon Music Davis. You know, Tyson had to appreciate that knockdown earlier in the fight. We got a bucket here. Keep your hands up. Hey, and then go F going up, stopping Leo Santa Cruz for the first time, as Garcia coming forward with. The left is not a factor right now, and that's a problem for him because that is the weapon, and if Garcia doesn't, but a lot more, and they asked for that, in this corner, layout for the soft C. Now there was that attempt at a hook, cause Davis is St. Davis, there's the right hand from Garcia, and it's a lead. Right? David continues to win the foot battle, keeping his lead, or to box O. Right hand by Garcia inside at the end of the 4. Davis getting the left hand in again as Garcia came in, that was a lead left, and you see Garcia kind of looking to hang on early, wanted to make sure I got that good punch, and I don't want to get hit on the inside again to look at it. That's pretty good that he can land that lead left. Yeah, without having to do anything else before that, and it's almost like beating Ryan to the punch. Yeah, he kind of eased that Ryan was going to leg off the right hand, and boom, Tank. Davis beat him with that one. He could be winning. these other rounds, and so his foot where he wants to let go of his hands when he needs to. And of course, if you're Ryan Garcia, you still believe that you can turn this, even though you might be that he was going to knock out, right? Garcia has not been jabbing as much the last couple rounds, and there's that left hook that landed. That one just missed. But Garcia shows up as Davis lands. The left goes to the body against Luke Campbell. That wasn't the case. Yeah, it wasn't. The case. And he was getting every time he was getting hit. Every time he was pulling back Mega Main Event. The 30 percentile of body punches. Garcia, not so much. And here is Davis. He will try to go downstairs. There, he is that, partially blocked, but there he goes with the right hook that does get in, as Garcia's trying to cover up. Defensively, Garcia is more of a body puncher, doesn't follow up with the right. However, the pressure's there for Garcia, but the output, not so working out, very. Well, for him, remember there's a right hand that CIU, another right hand, and Garcia, with his best moments of the fight, decided to forego a final fight, was supposed to fist Prue just up before this fight, said, No, I'll wait for the biggest. Fight of my life. Thank you very much. Yeah, and, those right hands. Garcia landed, were good ones. Yeah, he don't want to be caught in the position where he's uncomfortable, and he was at the moment, and he said, no, I got to throw my own punch. Showing him that, you're not in the fight. Garcia has been, and just missed with that sweeping left hook. Look at those feints from Dav is not committing when he doesn't need to. 45 seconds left. Garcia coming close and in these rounds. With low up, let's not forget, Davis did say, I don't want to knock him out. I want to knock him out. He wants him to punish him. But Dav said he was going to stop him in their 7th, or music, applause. He throws this right hand. Davis keeping his left hand very, very low, and that right hand got in, and there were a couple other right hands shortly after that Garcia was able to land as well. That one was a little glancing, and here let's look at the same one as Garcia. Gets that right-handed. It wasn't the perfect right hand for him, but it was a nice punch, and it landed. And there were several of those during the course of the applause round. And so we begin the second half of this 12-round confrontation between Queen undefeated Dante. Davis undefeated R saw that, because that he didn't see that. Yeah, Garcia kept his hands in his pockets in rounds 3, 4, and 5. Easy for straight left hand lands for Davis on there. Garcia comes and scores with the right hook left hand combination. Yeah, that's one of the first left hooks, and that wasn't a dynamite left hook, but it was one of the few left HS he's been able to get in another right hand by Garcia. And now, Garcia forced to take a knee. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Much like Garcia's promoter Oscar De La Hoya, who was stopped by Bernard Hopkins following a paralyzing body shot with a delayed reaction, Gervonta Tank. Davis just stopped Ryan Garcia, a perfect historical reference. That applies here, and for that man a very, very big moment. His body punching did the job. What's interesting, after you said you didn't even see the punch ended this fight there, it is the straight left hand down to the body, and you're right, in real time it was hard to see. But at this juncture, Ryan Garcia just couldn't sustain from it. And Garcia lands good body punches in fights and have scored knockdowns with him. And here's an example. Abner, have you inspiring? Talk about what this must be like. I have any fighter that's out there knows how tough, how much that hurts. That hurts more than any headshot. We're going to see the quick reaction from Tang Davis. Boom. Well, Tim, right in the liver. Boom. Ryan Garcia is trying to suck that up, but he can't. ARA late reaction. His body shutting down. He just took a knee, and I think he thought strategically. Also, perhaps I can gather myself and not have to take any punishment at the moment. But he just couldn't sustain. And isn't this a fascinating turn of events, because it didn't look like he was even in position, Davis, to get a lot of leverage on that left hand, But he got more than enough and landed it at the perfect spot. Core, perfect spot. And then the crazy thing is that, and he knew it. Davis knew it. Yeah, nobody thought that D-Tank, Davis was going to stop Ryan Garcia with a body shot. Maybe a headshot. Maybe knock him out. But stop him with a body shot. Wow. And it was a left hook by that did. It making the liver quiver and stopping Ryan Garcia, and I think there were people that felt Davis might be a better body puncher in this, but if a body punch of one was going to make a difference, it was more thought to be Garcia that might do it, but it was in fact Gervonta Davis, and as you pointed out, marrow history repeating itself,